Yippee-ki-yay. So this is the fun part. This is the trickiest part. It is the find out part. So right after you greet them, you need to find out why they're calling you. You need to do a couple of things. You need to find out what kind of vehicle they have, what kind of issue they have, and what they're really after. In about 30 seconds to a minute and a half time span. If you get this part right, it makes the rest of the discussion way easier. But when people call, they don't really know what they actually want. They're generally almost always going to call asking for pricing, assuming that all things are identical at every place they call. So what you need to deduce is car size, for instance, so you can decide where you can put them at or how long the service is going to take. By knowing that information, when that question comes up later with how long does it take, you already have the information in your head. You need to find out their name so that you can greet them by their name, which you could have done in the greeting too. But more than likely, it's going to be the information phase. You need to find out what services they're after. Just because somebody says, I want an interior cleaning, doesn't really mean jack shit to us. Because what their definition of interior cleaning is, or what their specific interior issue is, may vary greatly from what you're imagining in your head. So this is the part where we get everybody on the same page. So you have to be able to learn to read between the lines. Somebody goes, I need my carpets cleaned, and that's all. Well, that's a little weird that they're not getting the whole interior done. I would read between the lines and be like, who vomited on the floor, or is there any specific issues going on? People are going to try and suppress information to try and bamboozle you. Meaning they're going to try and be vague, to push vomit or stuff through, or whatever other thing. Or they're not going to know exactly what they want. And in that case, you need to start asking questions like, do you have leather? What's going on with the interior? Is it just a general cleaning you're after? Is it a deep cleaning you're after? You know, there's 1,000 million ways to clean an interior. There's same thing with a house. So you really need to build that rapport at this stage for what the job is that they're after. Same with exteriors. They may want a concourse level polishing job that costs 10 grand. You don't know that. Just because they say I want my outside done doesn't mean jack to you. You know, I want a scratch fixed. I want whatever fixed. You need to be able to see between the lines because customers, and we'll go over this in more greater detail later, will try and pull the wool over your eyes. At the end of the day, the customer's only interested in getting whatever they want to do to solve their needs at the lowest possible price point and at this point right now. So information gathering is key. Because later they're going to ask you probably, how long will it take? Or how expensive will it be? Or some other question. And if you don't know the car type or what they're generally after, it's going to be very hard to give them any further information. So gather that info. There's a script for that. I will go through the script later, you know, and that sort of thing. Cool.